Hello everyone, it is MisterStubstep, and today we'll be going over Hidden Fates, which is a set within the Sun and Moon series of sets. So, I know you might be looking at this list and like, wait, where's the Shiny Vault? So, I'm going to be honest, just based off how I do these, only doing $1 cards that are worth over $1 on like TCG Player for the marketplace value, I would pretty much be doing every single card in the Shiny Vault, and I'm pretty sure that's like 90-something cards, which if you've seen any of my previous videos of like the Unified Minds and Broken Bonds team up where we have 60-something cards, it's quite the load, quite a lot of research and just, data collecting. And I kind of wanted to do like a little bit of break, like a calm before the storm before I hit Hidden Fate Shiny Vault and Cosmic Eclipse. So just doing the main set from Hidden Fate, so not including any Shiny Vault. I mean, there's some decent hitters in here, but it'll be a shorter video for y'all. So if this is your first time watching me, I'll explain this sheet, but if you've seen these before, you can go down below to any of the timestamps and go to whatever section you'd want to see. Yeah, I'll also have a link down below to basically all the videos where I do value discussions over sets and everything like that. I've pretty much done all the Sun and Moon sets up to this point, and then I plan on finishing it. I've done a couple of the Sword and Shield series of sets, and then if you guys are interested, which I'm probably just going to end up doing it anyway, but I would like to do the promos from the Sun and Moon series as well, which it's going to be a lot, so I don't know how I'm going to break it up, but I would like to do the promos eventually, and then I'll probably bounce back to XY. But yeah, and then I'll also have a link to this Google Sheet down below as well if you wanted to pop in, copy, and drag to your own thing or whatever and keep it updated. So yeah, card is self-explanatory, rarity self-explanatory. The raw and TCG Player, it's the dollar amount rounded down to the nearest dollar for the marketplace value. Grade, I try to find a PSA 10 on eBay sold listings or the closest equivalent because it's the most common still PSA. Sold price is the last sold price rounded up to the nearest dollar, not including shipping. Date of sale is how recently, or basically the day that it was sold. And honestly, Hidden Fates is constantly changing hands. Every single one has been sold this month. It's pretty awesome. And then the PSA 10 population, these cards are considerably graded higher than a lot of the other cards in previous sets that we've gone over. Like every single one is over 100, a couple over 1,000. Like you'd only see over 1,000 for like the Charizards and Lugias and all of that. And in this set, you have 2 of them, and this isn't even the Shiny Vault. So colors, you got orange is 50 plus, yellow is 100 plus, and there's no green or anything higher than that. It's this sheet is as of 14 February, and this should be going up on 15 February, a Monday. So obviously, by then the sheet is out of date, but I just think it's useful to have a snapshot of where these cards are at, and then it helps kind of predict how things will go, in the long run for these cards and their collectability. I mainly do these videos to save you guys some research time. Obviously, it wouldn't take too much research to do for just this main set, but, eventually when I go to, and then all my other sets and everything, it'd save you guys a little time. You guys can just screen through. I mean, you could see them at the bottom, all the different tabs, all the different sheets, and look up any cards that you have, and then you can do further research on those individual cards as you see fit, looking through the different grading companies and such. Should have done this at the beginning, but the basic information for the set release date is 23 August 2019. Base card total is 68, secret rare total is 1, the set total is 69. Nice. Obviously, this doesn't include the Shiny Vault. All right, so let's get started. So to start, I'm going to hit up all the cards that I have and then a couple of extra ones that I think are unique, but with the Wigglytuff GX, $59, nothing too special. Onyx GX, actually we pulled this in a recent pack battle, me and Mystery and I, so that was fun. Raichu GX selling for $100. I know Raichu's kind of like a sleeper Pokemon. Pikachu and Charizard are always constantly fighting for the #1 spot. But Raichu is the evolution of Pikachu, so kind of in the same way that Charmeleon and Charmander are popular with Charizard, Raichu is bumped up a little bit as far as popularity and collectability, so $100, kind of surprised, just a regular GX. If you guys have opened a lot of Hidden Fates, I'm sure you've pulled multiple of this card, so that's interesting. Gyarados GX, I was expecting to go for more, but I guess the 10 Gyarados GX, since there's like 2 of those, I mean, the Raichu and the Charizard do too, but yeah, I guess a lot of people don't like the Charizard GX in this set, which I don't think it's that cool looking either, so I don't blame them. The Mewtwo GX, $175, and we're already hitting the king of the main set, so yeah, $175. The reason why I put a little approximately is because there was one listing that sold for $100 and one that sold for $250, so I just kind of went down the middle. I normally don't do averages, but if they're sold in the same day, I have to take them into consideration, because if I say if it's only $100, it's low balling, and if I say if it's $250, that's, might be a little high. So I would put this about 150 to 200, so that's why I said 175. Then we have, honestly, one of the coolest tag teams, the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX. I have all of them except for the secret rare. So the GX sold for 49, which is a little sad. I actually like this artwork, so I was surprised. The full art, however, this one's really cool. Normally, I don't like the Sun and Moon series full arts. They're okay, in my opinion, at least for the Pokemon. And this one sold for 91, so that's not too bad. The Charizard GX, 150. This is one that you can get in that, like, Battle Academy box or whatever, and then it's quite common. This is probably not the most popular opinion, but I think this is one of the best-looking Charizard cards that's ever come out. You know, it's no shiny, it's no Dark Charizard or anything. I mean, actually, Dark Charizard, that's not even a good artwork. But I really like this artwork for some reason. I don't know why. It just looks cool, pure. It excites me. Jesse and James full art. So if you guys have been following Pokemon for the last couple months, you guys have seen just the trend in full arts, like, skyrocketing. Actually, like a week or two back, this was selling for over $10, like, ungraded, and now it's back down to $8. So I think stuff is starting to settle a little bit, but the PSA prices are holding strong because PSA is so backed up. Like, I still have my submission from August, and then I'm trying to send another submission probably sometime soon. But, I mean, there's no end in sight, so we'll see. But 155 is very respectable, and then the only secret rare in the main set, $79. Actually, really sad. I was thinking this would sell for more, but it was the most submitted card to PSA. 1246 out of 1636. Oh, I didn't even go over the PSA 10 population. So the number on the left are the PSA 10s, and the number on the right are all the submissions. Obviously, this is only PSA, so it doesn't include CGC, BGS, any of that other stuff. But yeah, so this is the first time in a while that we've had a card that sold for the most graded a 10 with Mewtwo GX, it be different than the card that sold the most, like, ungraded and the most submitted card to PSA. So a little variety there, which is nice, you know, mix things up. And then just some averages comparing to the other two special holiday, like, expansions, whatever you want to call them. Has the lowest amount of cards over $1. I mean, I think this is the smallest one out of all the three anyway. But GX's Hidden Fates beat out Dragon Majesty. Full arts, it actually beat out Shining Legends and Dragon Majesty, but Hidden Fates is way behind when it comes to secret rares. I mean, there's only one, whereas I think these other two have at least a few. So, yeah, that's that. Pretty simple little video for you guys before we get it in too deep. We have a master set. This is all of the cards and the reverse hollows, and then also they included the reverse energies, which I guess technically that would be the master set because you can pull those. And then they also threw in the 3 promos from the 10s, so the Charizard, GX, Raichu, and Gyarados. And it sold for $236.10 on 5 February, so actually not bad. Booster packs are about $15, and the ETBs, they were down to about $130, $150 when Hidden Fates had their restock. And then they shot back up to like $180, $190, and now they're kind of stabilizing around $160. I imagine, you know, by mid-time this year or like next year, they'll be back up to their like $250, $300 mark. But yeah, and then obviously there's no booster box. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I'll go over, you know, the collectible tiers really quick, but there's really nothing too crazy. I'll start with the low. I think the Jesse and James full art, I think they're a little overhyped right now. But I was surprised when this card first came out, because it's a cool looking card. Like Jesse and James, everyone knows them from the anime. I mean, heck, they're in Pokemon Go now. Like, they're very iconic duo. And it's a cool looking card. I mean, could they have done it better? Sure. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, well, I know there's like some other like special Team Rocket like promos in Japan. But this one is like somewhat easily accessible card. And I think it's really interesting. And I'm actually not surprised that it sells for as much as it does. So that's low tier, as well as the Raichu GX. I just slipped the Raichu GX in there because I have to respect its price. And then for mid, we have the Charizard and the Mewtwo GX. I didn't put anything high tier for this because I don't think any of these are good enough for high tier collectability in the long run as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, so a short little video for you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any feedback, or if you agree or disagree with anything that I said. If this is your second video of mine, consider subscribing. If you like what you saw, leave it a like. If you don't like what you saw, just, you know, dislike, or please leave me some feedback on what I can do to improve. So I've maybe you guys have noticed it or maybe not, but Mondays and Wednesdays are when I'm going to be wanting to release these kind of value discussions on specific sets. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays would be like my generic, like either openings or just whatever, other miscellaneous card videos that I have. So that's been my schedule is constantly changing. I can tell you with 100% certainty that there will always be videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then right now I'm kind of getting in the flow of doing these value discussions on Mondays and Wednesdays. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't seen a few of the other videos, just, check those out and see if you agree with or disagree with what I'm saying about those specific sets, if you collected them in the past, or if there's a set that you want me to go over, I'll definitely think about maybe putting it up higher on the rungs or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.